Greetings, everybody. It is I, and you know who I am, and I am fresh off of seeing Captain America in the theater, and we are currently at the midnight showing, and I'm joined by two of my friends. This is my friend John.
And I'm Pedro.
This is Mason. Right. We just got through seeing Captain America, and I just want to ask you, what did you guys think?
It was amazing. It was like better than what I thought it was gonna be.
Okay. What about you, Mason?
I thought it was good. It was pretty cool seeing all the stuff that John could do. If he wanted to.
Yeah, we have like a running joke. My friend John is like really athletic, so like, yeah, we compare him to like superheroes like Spider-Man, the Hulk, and like Captain America and stuff.
All three of them.
Yeah.
Put together.
Yeah, put together.
Big dick.
Yeah. When Captain America throws his mighty shield, all those who feel his shield must yield. You don't know that song? That was like Captain America's theme song in the 60s. Every Marvel hero had their own theme song. Like Thor had his own theme song, Iron Man, they all had their own theme songs. They were pretty corny. What did you guys like most about the movie?
Like, mostly
He was beating the hell out of people with that shit.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
running through them like football players.
I think, yeah. One thing I noticed is that he really captured a lot of the sort of badassery that Cap has in the comics. Because like
throwing shit.
Yeah, because like, Cap is just a badass.
You
Like,
can't shoot that good enough.
No.
yeah, but it's like, yeah, Cap is he's a way better like hand-to-hand combatant than he is with a gun. But I do like that they kept the whole thing where he shoots his gun.
I forget this.
That's exactly.
No shit.
That's exactly what Cap did in the 40s. He had a gun at his side. And even in the more recent comics, Cap's friend Bucky, who's now the new Captain America.
That dude fell off a cliff.
Did they mention in the comic that he was advertising like they was treating?
It wasn't so much. Well, yeah, he sort of became like the propaganda, like American icon. Yeah, they kept very much true to that, the whole stuff where he's like the poster boy for the American Army. They kept true to that general concept. But also in the comics, in the movie, Bucky.
Like I'm gonna be shot.
Nah, it's just people just driving by, looking at us, saying, "Oh, what the hell are they doing?" But yeah, in the comics, Bucky was like, he was a teenager. It's like, Bucky was basically like Robin, sort of. He was just a little kid.
Yeah, that dude's foot in a different one. His foot got caught in the rocket when in space.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you saw Avengers, the cartoon? Like, you remember like the very first episode they showed Captain America in?
And his foot got caught in that rocket and he got shot in space.
Yeah, that was Bucky. Yeah, somebody just honked at us. Yeah, but honestly, I thought that this movie was just great. I loved it. I thought that they really did a good job. And I'm kind of a little pissed off too because it took them this long to do a good movie about Captain America. It's like, it seems like, they just wait such a long time for all these to make movies about these characters like Captain America and Thor and...
Or maybe they didn't believe in some of the graphics. Now they're just getting better.
Well,
3D, HD.
Well, I could understand not doing a Thor movie like 10 years ago or something because that would have required a whole bunch of really advanced computer graphics and stuff, but...
And wires.
Hammer yo-yo. Come back.
Yeah. No, wait. What if what if all the magic attacks were like cardboard cutouts or something?
Wow, that's way further back.
I'll be that magic dude on YouTube. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
Yeah, Thor was like farping or something. Hell, that would look worse than like That would look like Thor was made in the 40s
They probably,
when this movie was set.
probably use Arnold Schwarzenegger just to be him. Big. He's got long hair.
Yeah.
When he had long hair, remember?
Yeah.
Who he played?
Conan.
He played Conan.
Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Conan
we just saw a preview about that movie.
Yeah, that dude. He's tan. He's not white no more.
Well, that's the way Conan is in the comics. I mean, in the books. Conan.
Well, yeah. When,
Conan is like a Hispanic-looking dude.
Yeah, when Arnold was making a movie, he was pretty tan then. All that
Yeah.
sun.
Yeah. Arnold. I love Arnold. I love the Conan movies that he was in, but he was like that wasn't really a very accurate Conan. Yeah, but we're getting off topic here. We're not here to talk about Conan. We're here to talk about Cap.
Better movies.
Better.
No, what I'm saying. With the way we can make movies better.
Oh yeah.
I heard you say better movies.
I did. Better movies. They could make them. And they started making them with Captain America, Incredible Hulk.
I just think that you could have done Captain America like a real long time ago. But I mean, this isn't the first Captain America movie they made, but all the other ones were just bad. I'm just saying, like back when they were doing like the X-Men movies and the Spider-Man movies and like the Hulk and stuff, I think they could have easily done a good Captain America movie. But
Technology these days, making everything.
But you know, there wasn't a whole lot of CG in this movie because, like, you know, when we were watching the credits, we were seeing like there were like 80 people who just worked on like models and miniatures and stuff and like stunts.
Yeah, they paid everybody.
Yeah,
Grandma,
there was a shitload
Grandpa.
of people who were doing like stunts and stuff. I was just like
Everybody and their mama.
everybody and their mom. Yeah, and
Thank you for giving birth to this man.
Oh, and we mentioned that what's his name? The dude
Chris Evans, the guy who plays Captain America in this movie, is also the Human Torch, which I'm sure everybody knows by now.
Yeah, but I was wondering what would happen if they ran into each other.
Who the fuck are you?
Who are you?
Yeah, that's an interesting concept of what if like Human Torch and Cap just ran into each other. I was like, oh my god.
I would light you on fire. I would hit you with this piece of metal.
Yeah. It would be like they were cutting back and forth. They wouldn't be in the same shot together. It would just cut back and forth between like Chris Evans as Cap and like him as Johnny Storm.
Yeah, we'd be pretty
That would be
torch now.
That would be funny.
Is there anything you wanted to see that wasn't in it?
Anything I wanted to see. Yeah. You know that guy Baron Zemo? The guy who has like the purple outfit that you see in the Avengers cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually I was a little sad over the fact that he wasn't in this movie, that he wasn't mentioned or anything, but
It's like green.
but that's a small thing. He's going to be featured in the Avengers.
What do you come in the Avengers anyway? To be.
What?
How are you to be in the Avengers?
He was in jail, and then when the jail broke, everybody got out.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that was in the cartoon, but like Baron Zemo is like one of Cap's oldest enemies. Like he's alongside the Red Skull, he was probably Cap's most notorious enemy. They didn't show him in the movie, of course, but I think maybe in the Avengers, since you know there's a lot of like montage moments in this movie. You see a lot of stuff where like you see Cap in his costume and he's fighting like the Hydra agents and stuff. I think that they could have easily, like maybe they could go back to one of those moments in the Avengers as like a flashback, and you could show Cap fighting Zemo.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just throwing.
Yeah, he would have been
guesses out there.
would have been Red Skull's best henchman or something like that. Could've
Yeah.
been.
Anything you
Everybody-
wanted to see, John?
Well,
I know there's a couple things I wanted.
I wanted to see some more like when he's in the future.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
cause like in a magazine, I think. Did he ever go see that woman?
Peggy.
Yeah.
Peggy Carter.
Didn't he?
She
She
was
was old.
dead.
She was dead then.
70
Well,
years?
I have a feeling that in the Avengers.
70 years.
Well, you never know. People do live a long time.
Yeah.
She had to be like 90 because she was
Well,
at least older than 20.
Well, he was still with
Yeah.
my date. I'm waiting on that date.
But this was focusing
That
on.
weekend.
This was focusing mainly on Cap's origins and seeing him fighting against the Red Skull and Hydra and all of that. And we actually see him in the state that he's probably going to be in the Avengers movie, where he's just freshly thawed out, and he's going to be like, he won't have any idea how to live in this new time period. And like, he's really awkward with all the technology and stuff, and he's going to find that all the people that he knew in World War II are just, they're going to be old as hell, and they're...
What the hell's an iPod?
Yeah. You read that comic where like you see Cap getting an iPod from Wasp, that Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes comic? Yeah, but what did you got? Was there anything about the movie that you guys didn't like? Just...
Well, I felt it was a little rushed. You know, like it kind of went through the story a little bit faster. They could have drawn it out a little bit more, in my opinion. And I wanted to see him shoot some people. That's what I wanted.
What do you mean when you think that they could have drawn it out more? Like what?
Well, I mean, it's a good movie. I really like it. It's just, I wish it would have been a little longer.
Yeah, I can agree with you on that. I think they really should have made this one a little longer too.
I mean, when they were attacking the bases, it's like one base, next base, next base.
Yeah, there's a lot of montages in this movie.
It's fucking everybody up in like split seconds.
Yeah, that's what you call a montage. It's like when they're passing through all the time and they're just showing like glimpses of everything that happens throughout a huge span of time. There's a lot of montages in this movie. That's why I keep saying that there could be a lot of opportunities for flashbacks in the Avengers movie.
Apparently, I was the only person that saw Bruce Banner.
Yeah, apparently you were. That's another thing. At the end of this movie, you see a teaser trailer for the Avengers. That's another disappointing thing I had, is that I kind of wish they would have shown like one extra scene.
With the Hulk in it.
No, just one extra scene from this movie, not from the Avengers. But I mean, like, they just show a teaser trailer for the Avengers. They don't show anything more from this movie. That's the only bad thing. That's one of the only complaints I have.
They could have showed Captain meeting everybody. Maybe he'll push up against Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
What you doing, little man?
Yeah, but yeah, I kind of wish, you know those guys that Cap breaks out of the prison?
Yeah.
The Asian dude and the dude with like the fedora and like the mutton chops and stuff.
Yeah.
Those guys are called the Howling Commandos. In the comics, they're called the Howling Commandos. And the black dude, he's one of the Howling Commandos. And the French dude, he's known in the comics as Frenchie. And the black dude, his name is
Blackie?
No, his name is Gabriel Jones.
And since you said the French dude's name was Frenchie.
Well, that's his nickname. I can't. For the life of me, I can't remember his full name.
Jeremy,
For the life of me, I can't remember the French guy's name. I think the Italian-looking guy was, I think that was Dino Manelli. I think that was his name. And and in the dude with the mutton chops with the hat, that guy's name is Dum Dum Dugan. Yeah, well, that's not his actual name. Like, his full name is like Timothy Dugan, but everybody calls him Dum Dum Dugan for some reason. I don't know why.
I got a Dum Dugan.
Yeah. He was actually a circus strongman, so like that's one of the things that qualifies him to be like a soldier and stuff. I kind of wish they would have developed those characters a lot more, or the Howling Commandos characters. John, is there anything you didn't like about the movie?
No.
Seriously?
No, every aspect of it.
I don't know.
You want to marry that movie.
No, I don't.
Make sweet love to it.
No. Nothing really bad about it.
That's something you wanted to see.
Are there any questions you have about the movie? Nothing? Oh, who's your favorite character? Like, who's your favorite actor? I mean, like, out of all the characters that you see.
Kick ass, eh?
Dude, I thought.
Well, yeah.
What about what about the Red Skull?
He was an ugly motherfucker.
I thought the guy that got to play him, Hugo Weaving, aka Agent Smith.
It looked like he had skin, but somebody just ripped his nose off.
Mr. Anderson.
Yeah, that was, but they explained that that's a product of like the German scientist dude Erskine. He was trying to test the super soldier serum on him, and that ended up like deforming him.
It's just like his head was normal. He was just bald, and it turned his skin red.
Well, he didn't have
But something fucked his nose off.
Yeah, but he didn't have ears either.
It looked like he had ears, you know?
His ears just it didn't look like he had ears. If he had them, they were really shrunken. He looked awesome though. I love the way they made him look. I hope he comes back in like future movies and stuff. I hope that they don't just kill him off.
I don't think they showed it like he died, but I don't think he died. He warped into
Asgard.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, that's another thing I actually want to talk about. Is that
he died.
the cube thing? The cube?
The Allspark.
That's what that's what it looked like. Really. That's probably why main people thought that nobody could look into it because it would kill them, but it really didn't. It just make them disappear, like seem like they died.
The one thing that the one big liberty they took is that in the comics, the cosmic cube was created by like these cosmic spacefaring beings, but in the movie, they actually say that the cube is actually an Asgardian artifact. So that's one major liberty they took. One character I kind of wish they would have included was a character that they hinted to a lot was a character called Union Jack. I guess you guys don't know who that is. Union Jack is basically like the British Captain America. He's basically like a British super soldier, and he's equipped with all kinds of guns and explosives and shit. He's actually a part of a superhero team called the Invaders, which consists of like Cap, Union Jack, Bucky, Namor, the Submariner, the underwater guy with the wings on his feet, and the Human Torch. Not the Fantastic Four one, but there was a Human Torch before him, and he was an android. And he existed like during the 1940s and stuff. I don't know. I just think like any mention of those characters would have been kind of cool. But overall, I really loved the movie. I thought it was an amazing Captain America movie. I even loved how in like the beginning they paid tribute to Captain America's old costume. You guys remember how like Chris Evans was like wearing the old Captain America costume with like the bad shield and stuff, and he was dancing in front of the girls. That was funny. That was hilarious.
What words would you use to describe the scene where the Red Skull disappeared?
Where he disappears?
Yeah.
Curious.
I would say use the Allspark sound.
Transformers reference. Yeah, but overall, in my opinion, in conclusion, this was a great movie. All the actors did a great job. I thought the chick they got to play Peggy Carter was, I thought she was a little wooden at times, but everybody, Hugo Weaving was great as the Red Skull. The plot moved around at a very nice pace. It was very loyal to the comics. I only wish, I kind of agree with these guys in saying that I kind of wish that it would have been just a little bit longer to just sort of show us more of what was happening, but I think they got Cap's personality down right. I really love the way Chris Evans portrays him as being, you know, the type of heroic character who never gives up.
Good man.
Yeah, good man. Good and honest.
He never shot one person.
What?
The whole movie. I was paying attention. He never shot one person. He was shooting his gun. He didn't hit nothing.
That one guy on.
Wait. What about the scene on the train?
He
That
was
was a
trying
robot.
to shoot. That don't count. He didn't kill him.
That dude had
Shooting at him.
armor.
He had a reason. He's not.
yeah.
Now I can just shoot him.
I mean, yeah, he shot people. But
Not a bullet.
well, I shouldn't say that he never killed anybody because he kills quite a few people.
His
In
own
it.
hand.
with a
On his
bullet.
On his bullet. Not his own hand. Bullet.
No,
Shot a
but
grenade.
Or a shield.
Broken neck. From
that's
the shield.
also one thing I like about this
Not
movie
his
is that
hand.
in a lot of the other superhero movies, like you don't see the heroes killing anybody, but in this, since Cap is like in the middle of a war and on a battlefield and stuff, he doesn't really discriminate between like killing people and just knocking them, not just straight up knocking them out and beating the shit out of them. That was one thing I really liked, is that whenever he killed somebody, he just did it.
Yeah.
When all those people was running through the hallway side by side, I just pictured him with that seal busting right through him like a football player.
What?
You remember when they were in the last base and all of those hundreds of people were running 2 by 2 in a long line?
Oh yeah.
I just saw him put the shield. I thought he was gonna bust through him.
That would have been one of Cap's signature fighting moves. If he just put the shield in front of him and he just went like a freaking battering ram or something, like just plows through all those soldiers.
The unstoppable running back.
Yeah. There's a lot of
Bulldozer.
You guys make a lot of football references.
No. That's the first one.
That was like the third one.
Third?
Yeah.
Man,
I said a couple.
don't count.
I thought the
I said a couple out here.
I thought the action scenes with Cap on the motorcycle and he's fighting the other Hydra dudes on the motorcycle, I thought that was pretty awesome.
He just put that shit on the front of his bike. Like, you ain't gonna shoot me.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what if it don't hit shield, just hit the motorcycle?
Yeah, I was like, he's gonna blow the fuck up.
I actually read one review by a guy who said that this is the best Marvel movie ever made.
I have to agree with John.
Who put Spider-Man?
I thought this movie was really good. It's definitely one of the best Marvel movies I've seen yet. But I wouldn't quite say it's that good. But, you know, it did its purpose very, very well. It was the perfect Captain America movie. It just trumps all the other Captain America movies that came before it. The 1991, it pales in comparison to this one, and both of the ones that were released in the 70s are, well, they just sucked ass anyways.
He should have fought in the war with
Yeah, that would have been actually pretty cool if they actually had a cameo with Wolverine.
Yeah, they was in the same war.
Yeah.
That would have been a fucking beast, wouldn't it?
Yeah, the only problem with that is that Fox owns the rights to the X-Men movies, and if they actually would have had that, then they would have had lawsuits up the ass.
They ain't just been a quick reference like, gotcha, bitch.
What about the Marvel? What's his Stan Lee?
Stan Lee?
Yeah, ain't it? When it counts as his movie.
Well, he owns like half of that shit.
He hands all.
Technically,
most Marvel.
Well, technically, Stan Lee didn't actually create Captain America, but he did have like a huge hand in like.
What made him do it? Just
He's the
general.
owner, like the company. The designer.
No, like Stan Lee hasn't owned Marvel in like 40 years or something.
They made him a general.
Yeah, but he's still like cameos in pretty much all.
I thought he was taller.
And he still cameos in nearly all these Marvel movies simply because he's basically regarded as the godfather of Marvel Comics because he created so many iconic characters.
I thought it was funny that in the Hulk when he's the guy that died.
He's the guy that died.
You know what I loved?
Do you remember he drank that Snapple drink?
Yeah.
You know what I loved is that when they were showing them passing out the comic books in that one scene, those comic books they were passing out, those were
First edition Captain America.
Yeah, those were the real life comic books of Captain America. Those were like the very first issue Cap ever appeared in.
Yeah, I noticed it too.
Yeah, those were like the ones where he's punching Hitler in the face. It's just, he just don't get much more iconic than that. I loved it.
I think this movie might have offended the German people. Hitler got punched several times.
I'll punch them at least.
Yeah, well,
200.
You know what?
You know what you're doing? Don't worry, I'll punch you for 200.
You know what? I have a lot of friends in foreign countries who have been.
I was just joking.
I know you were. I was just saying I have a lot of friends in foreign countries who were psyched to see this movie, and I don't think they'll be disappointed. You know, this movie has its flaws, just like any other movie ever made, but at the end of the day, it was really satisfying. It was a damn great movie. I enjoyed the hell out of it. Guys, closing thoughts?
Oh, it was a great movie.
Go watch it.
Really liked it.
Buy the damn movie.
You need to watch it in 3D though.
I thought the 3D wasn't that good.
It don't matter. It was
decent.
awesome.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. 3D doesn't matter. The movie was still really
That
kick-ass.
shield looked kick-ass when we threw it though.
Yeah, that was the only 3D effect I noticed was that, yeah, we went to see this in 3D because there was no other opportunity.
$12 fucking
$12 fucking, man.
For
Yeah.
y'all who don't have money.
That was the only 3D effect I really noticed. Was
And this portion of the film is for the poor people.
Yes.
That was the only 3D effect I ever noticed was Cap's shield just flying in your face like a.
Ooh. What was 3D the whole damn time?
I didn't notice it.
I seen some dirt flying. I kind of felt like it was on me, so I was about to wipe it
Yeah.
off. I was about.
You know, one thing I was a little
I did that a
disappointed
couple
by.
times too.
One thing I was just a little disappointed by is like when you see Cap fighting all those dudes like right next to those tanks, and he gets cornered by those two huge robot guys with the flamethrowers. I saw that clip constantly in like all the trailers and stuff, and I was just thinking, man, how awesome! I want to see like how this fight scene goes out, and then it just turns out, oh, he just gets captured. I'm like, what? That's a bit disappointing.
You got a shitload of people pointing guns at you to disintegrate your ass.
Yeah.
I know, but
You be
those
like, well, I'm done, y'all.
I was
No,
like, I'd be like, I wish my shield was bigger.
No, it's just those two big ass flamethrowers.
Yeah.
They just appeared before everybody else. I was
Yeah.
just looking forward to see how Cap would just kick their asses.
He was deciding right then whose ass he was
He's like,
gonna
what
kick
should I
first.
do?
Your ass or his ass? Whoa, where all these
It's a
people
lot
come
of
from?
people.
These motherfuckers coming everywhere.
Yeah, but aside from all those gripes, this was a great movie. Guys, thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
John, your thoughts? If you have anything left to say now, then say it.
No, you said all the good stuff. It's good. Go watch the movie.
Yeah,
Get the movie.
you heard it from us.
got it.
Go see it. It's awesome.
If you're black and you can't afford it, bootleg. I'm sorry, bootleg.
What the hell was that?
A bootleg?
Bootleg.
You don't know what a bootleg is?
Yeah, I know what a bootleg is, but I mean, like, what was
It's
that?
gotta be black people. White people's poor too.
I was about to say, yeah, but it's mainly black people get it though.
I know I get all my bootleg from Edward.
I don't know.
really black guy right there for you.
I don't know how to bootleg
But
shit.
wants to be white.
I don't know how to bootleg shit.
His Uncle Smokey snuck into my dad. He had the camera like that.
that's okay.
Hey Mason, can I see your comic book there?
Yeah. You can hear him laughing.
Yeah, we got these comic books like for seeing at midnight or something. Hey, look at this.
Funny.
I don't know if you can see it. Look at Thor's helmet. They fucked up Thor's helmet really badly. What the hell? What the hell is Thor wearing?
I don't know.
God, what the hell? What were the artists thinking who made this? I don't know. Here you go. All right, guys. Holy shit. Holy shit.
I know it's like 30 minutes.
Dude, it's almost 30 minutes. Holy shit.
You're gonna have to edit some of that out.
Nah.
Yeah. Edit.
Nah, dude, I got a YouTube account that allows me to make like 30-minute videos.
When you gonna upload that crap?
I'm gonna upload. It's gonna take a long ass time, but it's gonna be worth it.
When?
You should probably do it.
Probably as soon as I get home. All right, guys, this is Ian, and this is my friend Mason, and this is John.
What?
And we are signing off. Goodbye.